Hey, thanks for visiting. Before we begin, hit that red subscribe button below in the lower right-hand corner and hit the notification bell. Make sure it's highlighted and says all so that you get all my latest videos and you don't miss a thing. Obviously, we all need to take care of ourselves. We brush our teeth, we eat, we sleep, blah, blah, blah. We get some exercise, maybe. It's all good, right? Well, as empaths, we need some extra care, and we need to do it daily, because if our energy becomes out of balance, we feel more than the average person, and it's not good. We're always living between two worlds, so we really have to take care of ourselves. This will definitely help you in your relationships, your work, all your daily needs, everything. If you don't do it, and if you're not doing it now, you may notice that things are out of balance, that things aren't going well for you. So by all means, take a look, take a listen to this list, and some of these things you already know. But you know what? You need to be doing them. If you were doing them, you wouldn't be here. So take a listen, okay? I've listed the top 15 ways to make sure you take care of yourself, to stay balanced, and hopefully prevent those bouts of anxiety, those panic attacks, or the anger, everything else associated with being an empath. And that's, you don't want to pick up anybody else's junk. You don't want to pick that up because, let's face it, we all have our own stuff we have to deal with, right? You don't need to pick up on somebody else's physical pain and have these aches and pains that aren't even yours, and then you're carrying them around thinking like they're yours. They're not. Well, not all of them are anyway. Some of them are not. It's really important to take care of our energetic selves because it's energy and thought first, then manifests into the physical reality, right? You think, you realize, so with thought, you think you're thirsty, so you get up physically, and then you go get a glass of water or a bottle of water. It's the same thing first. So energy, the thought, the mental process, energetic plane is important. You need to take care of that first and foremost. Then the physical, and then the spiritual. And this way you can stay balanced, mind, body, spirit. You've got holistic health, right? It's homeostasis. These tips are easy. They don't take a lot of time. They're the keys to good health anyway, not just for empaths, but truly for everybody. I mean, everybody could benefit by these. But you, as an empath, need to be religious about this every day. And therein lies the difference between us and the other people. All right, and tip number 1. First and foremost, stay away from energy vampires. Number 1, that is the most important thing you can do. These are the people, the friends in your life that seem to suck the life out of you, to just... they'll call you on the phone and they'll talk for 45 minutes and you get off the phone completely exhausted and feeling like you were hit by a Mack truck. They are exhausting, and it's all about them, and they will suck the life out of a room. Limit your time with them as much as possible. If you can't do anything else on the list for the day, do this. Even if you do nothing else, do this. Stay away from energy vampires unless you truly are feeling so fabulous that you can handle it. Because I'm telling you, if you get caught off guard and you answer the phone, it won't be pretty for you, and you will be left angry and resentful. So don't do it. Stay away from energy vampires. Number 2, breathe deep, cleansing breaths. And I know this is a no-brainer, but most of us are very shallow breathers. We don't get enough oxygen. And that means our blood doesn't deliver enough to all the organs and the areas of our bodies, which in turn make us sluggish. Being sluggish naturally screws up our energy, right? And there we go back to the energy again. Without proper air, our brains don't function properly. It's that simple. Neither do our hearts. Nothing works right without oxygen. That's why the deceased don't need to breathe, because they don't need to function. We need to breathe because we're alive. I'm not telling you to sit in the lotus position for an hour and take deep breaths. Just take several deep breaths while you're still in bed every morning, or while you're sitting at the stoplight. Practice inhaling using your diaphragm if you can, like singers do. Practice. At least put your hand on your stomach, and when you take a deep breath, see if your stomach moves, and work on that, getting connected to that. Because singers, when they breathe in, they take deep breaths in the diaphragm. They fill up the diaphragm first and then the lungs. So take the deep breath, inhale slowly, and while you're inhaling, you're imagining clean water rushing up to the shore. You're imagining a wave rushing up to the shore, and just at that point where it stops just for a split second, hold it. And then as you exhale, releasing the breath slowly, visualize all the stress and junk you've carried with you from the day before going out with the waves. It's that easy. Just in that little spot before it starts to go out, and then It's going out, and just release. Just let it go. Just do it 3 times. That's like a little cycle, or a little set of 3. That's all you have to do. You don't have to go crazy. Just start off with 3. And then maybe later on in the day you can do 3 more. That's the key. Just 3. That's all you have to do. Keep it in 3s. It's very easy. As you get better at this and you remember more, you can add more during the day. There's nothing wrong with taking deep cleansing breaths. I'm just saying you don't have to go crazy and take super deep breaths and hold it and turn blue and start to pass out. None of that. It's all about being gentle with yourself. That's the self-care. And self-care, if you've listened to my I Am Enough video, self-care equals self-love. And self-love is the key to not attracting narcissists, not attracting these energy vampires. So this is so important in every way. The breathing is most important. Starting it off first thing in the morning will help you start your day off right. It gets the oxygen going into your body. This is also can definitely be considered a meditation, even if it might take 15 seconds, that's okay, or 20 seconds. That's all you need. It doesn't have to be crazy. Number 3, get plenty of water. I know, you knew this was coming. It's a no-brainer. Water is cleansing. It makes everything work right. It flushes junk out of you. It keeps things moving in the right direction. If you can't stand plain water, well, I had a friend who just could not drink plain water. Jazz it up a bit with your favorite fruit. You know, some people like the lemon slices. My favorite, I like a slice of orange in mine. You can add mint, and that's when I do it. I don't do it all the time because I love water, so it doesn't matter to me. But you can add mint, you can add cucumber, lime, cranberries, whatever it takes to get those 8 or 10 glasses in, whatever you drink, even if it's 6 glasses, even if it's 4 glasses. If you're not getting any in now, or 1 or 2 cups of water a day, gently, slowly increase. Get an extra one in for every day for a week. Then next week move on to maybe 4 glasses, whatever it takes. But remember, water flushes the toxins out. You get your minerals from food, different things, your vitamins, whatever your vitamin and minerals. Water, pure clean water, flushes everything out. Coffee doesn't count. Other liquids do not count. It has to be clean to clean out your kidneys. You know, when you have a kidney infection, you're supposed to stay away from coffee. Why is that? Because the darkness has extra sediment. When you're doing a fasting, you can have clear jello. You can't have the red jello. You can't have the colors. It's got to be clear broths. Why is that? To cleanse the kidneys, detox the liver. Clean yourself out so that everything functions properly. Again, the physical is most important because you've got to take care of the energetic. And taking care of the physical will do that. Number 4, eat a wide variety of foods. Not the same thing. Diet's so important for all of us, but empaths, we burn through energy like crazy. Like we're always steamrollers. You just got to keep stoking the fire, right? Like visualize those poor guys in Titanic when they just kept shoveling the coal in. That's what we need, especially the B vitamins. And you can get complete B vitamins. All you need, I think it's 1.5 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, not brewer's yeast, nutritional yeast. I'll leave a link below in the description for the nutritional yeast that I use. And if you're vegan, I use it all the time. I use it every day. I put it on salads. I put it on my eggs. I make sure I get that over 1.5 tablespoons actually. I just love the taste of it. But you can add it to pasta. It'll make a very loose veggie alternative to macaroni and cheese. You just put that on, you know. But it's nutritional yeast, and it's about $6 or $7 at the grocery store. And it's a natural way to get your B complex in. All your B vitamins are in your nutritional yeast. Remember, if you're not eating right, you know, because you feel it immediately. If you have a quick lunch and it's not a good lunch and it's a drive-through or a takeout and it's something that has been microwaved, you feel it. And if you feel lousy or you don't have the energy, you have that 3 o'clock slump, you're not up on your game. So your protection's not up and you are so susceptible to picking up other stuff from other people. And that's what we're trying to prevent as an empath. You want to take care of yourself. You don't want to take home somebody else's rotten mood that has nothing to do with you, right? So listen to mama. MANGIA, okay? MANGIA, please. Number 5, obviously, get enough sleep. I know it's self-explanatory, it doesn't need to be stressed, but your physical body heals when it sleeps, period. When you're sick, why are you supposed to rest? So that you heal. You heal when you sleep. You have to get uninterrupted sleep as best you can. And if you've been with me, you know that's my pug Pasha snoring in the background. And if you stay tuned, somewhere in this video, I'll sneak a picture in of her. If you're up going to the bathroom all night, that's another story. But if you're up going to the bathroom or getting a glass of water, do not come back to bed and check your phone. Don't do it, because you'll be up more than 5 minutes. You're looking at the bright light of the screen. It's not a pink light, so it's waking you up. It's waking your mind up more than it should be. If you have night lights in your house, use a pink one or a blue one. I know they're hard to find nowadays. It's like they want to keep us awake with clear light bulbs or white light bulbs. You can get them online, pink or blue. I actually use pink. It's a soft, gentle light. So when you get up to go to the bathroom or you need to get water in the middle of the night, you don't come to a full wake up. You're not alert 100%. You're still in a light sleep, almost like an alpha. So you don't wake up completely, so you can get back into that deep sleep more easily. Put the phone in a drawer. Don't look at the phone. Don't be playing mahjong or whatever the latest game is. Just don't do it. And don't check Facebook in the middle of the night. You don't need to know what's going on in the middle of the night. If anything's important, somebody will call you. Okay, number 6, declutter your space. So important for empaths. Even if it's just one room or one corner of a room or one drawer. Clutter makes us crazy because it's crowded, and just looking at it subconsciously, we're feeling overwhelmed, we're feeling crowded, we're feeling closed in, almost claustrophobic, and it makes it difficult for us to focus. So you need one area where you can go that is free of clutter, and the energy flows, the energy or the chi flows freely. You need one safe place that is decluttered. I have piles of paperwork. I know what I'm doing. In my mind, I'm organized. I have a pile of books or I have a pile of notes. That's different. That's my managed clutter chaos. That's different than just having stuff stacked and piled and stuff that you haven't used. If you haven't used it in a year, you know the saying, right? Get rid of it. If you have boxes that you haven't opened in 5 or 6 years, it's time to go through them. And right now, as I'm recording this, it's December 19th, 2019. So we're about to end this decade and begin a new one. You've got a week, a little over a week, declutter. And again, even if it's one drawer. And I was talking to a friend today, and she said, but Jenny, I need to clean out 2 drawers because I can't just clean out one drawer because I need some of the things I need to put away go in another drawer that's packed. And I get it because I do have areas that are like that. It's like I need to clean out 3 things in order to clean out 1. It's crazy, but do it. Even if you have to clean out the drawer and throw stuff out and then put the stuff back in, you've got to free up that space because that's all stagnant, trapped energy. You've got water flushing toxins out of you. You're doing everything you can to be healthy and heal and stay strong because you're empathic, and you've got to protect yourself. If you don't do this, no one else will. You also have to have a safe place that is not cluttered. You can't be in a place that has trapped energy, stagnant energy, because you feel it. You feel the stagnation. And again, it's amplified. So if you're feeling stagnation just by the energy in a room, you're going to feel stagnant. You're going to get complacent. And then a day will go by and you'll ask yourself at the end of the day, what did I do today? And you'll be disappointed with yourself because it'll be like you didn't get anything done, or you didn't accomplish what you wanted to accomplish. And it could be because you were in an area that is stagnant energy. So you've got to declutter. Number 7, take warm baths. Nice relaxing baths with some sea salt. You can add some lavender oil. Rosemary is great it's a great antiseptic. So if you're fighting a cold or you want to boost your immune system, you can put a few drops of rosemary oil, but always add a little bit of sea salt in. I used to teach using Epsom salt, but sea salt is really better because it really, again, detoxifies. So it's just a great cleanse overall. Being an empath, try to do this at least twice a week, if not 3, and that'll help you relax and sleep, but at least a minimum of 2. If you're not doing it at all and you have a busy schedule, try for 1. You know how I say it. Try for 1, do it once a week until it's routine, and then add the second one in until it's routine. And if it takes you 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks until it's routine, and you know on Saturday night you're going to have your bath, or whatever night it is, you're going to set that time aside for yourself. You can light a candle, you can read a book, whatever it is. Just even if it's a 15-minute detox bath, with a little bit of lavender, rosemary. There are different herbal things that you can add for relaxation. If you want to wake up and it's a morning and you want to take a quick bath to start your day off, like relax and de-stress or whatever it is, if you want to take your bath in the morning, then add your sea salt, but add a few drops of orange oil or grapefruit, something citrusy. The citrus aromas wake us up, whereas lavender will relax us. Number 8, ground yourself daily, twice a day, morning and night. What is grounding? What does it mean exactly? There are different techniques to ground yourself. The easiest and fastest way to do it is visualize yourself. You know that little energy bubble we talk about having around us? Visualize yourself in brown. Wear lots of brown socks, brown shoes. Remember, everything in nature that is grounding is brown. Tree trunks, the earth. Think of those. Think of tree trunks and how they're rooted firmly into the brown earth. It's the same thing. I visualize myself in brown, almost like the color of a chocolate Tootsie Pop. I love that color brown. It's a pretty brown. So I visualize that all around from the top of my hips all the way down to my feet, 3 feet around, and it's in me as well. It's not just around me. So it's almost like a brown light. Just visualize that brown energy. And so you're connected to the earth as you're walking. Visualize the brown. Keep the brown around you. But again, wear brown when you can. Brown socks, brown shoes, brown slacks, brown belt. Brown is grounding. You can also visualize, if you want to, roots coming out of your feet and into the ground so that you feel them going deep into Mother Earth, which is very beautiful. And you're rooted in her strength, in her energy, because you know what? Ain't nothing moving the earth unless she gets mad and has an earthquake. There's nothing that's going to shake the roots of a tree. And grounding means, you know how sometimes you're feeling, especially as an empath, you're feeling like flighty. You're feeling like you're in the air, like you're floating or you're spinning. If you know what I mean, you're not connected. You're just kind of up in the air. Things are up in the air. You can't make a decision. So you need to just do 3 deep breaths and ground. Get back to the, let the air out of the balloon and go back to the ground. And it's that simple. The easiest, fastest way is to visualize yourself in brown. And if you're really, really in a crazy place, in a crazy space, visualize yourself in a brown cocoon. That's the most important thing you can do as far as grounding. You can also, to stay grounded, you can have figurines of elephants in your home or space, grounding crystals like smoky quartz, turquoise, or even black tourmaline. Those are all grounding stones. You can wear them. Make sure they're cleansed, of course, but you can, again, objects like that in your home are grounding. Number 9, get some plants. Don't tell me that you kill plants. There are plants that are hardy enough to even withstand you. You can have as many as you want. They give off oxygen and they have a beautiful effect on us, plus they absorb negative energy. It's good to have other living things around you because we need to be in nature. So if we can't get out in nature, we've got the next best thing, which would be plants, and especially if we can't have a pet. Ivy is fabulous because it doesn't require a lot of natural light. It doesn't require bright sunlight. So even if you keep it in a room, as long as the curtains are open and it gets some sort of natural light, you're good. Water it once or twice a week. It doesn't need a lot, and it'll just stay beautiful. I love my ivy, actually. If you don't have a green thumb, that's okay. There are hardy plants that need very, very little care. Number 10, take a news break. The news is filled with negative events, violence, all kinds of just awful stuff. And seriously, there are 9 stories to every one good one. There are 9 tragic ones, fatal things, some sort of thing going on, some sort of crooked this, some sort of murder there. So at least, I'm making these statistics up, but you know what I'm saying. The majority of what we see on the 6 o'clock news, the 11 o'clock news, at the end, they put a happy thing. At the end, they put the puppy that got adopted, or the child that got adopted, or the teacher of the year, or the teacher of the week, or whatever it is. At the end of all of the earthquakes and people dying, that's where they put one happy thing. So take a news break. If you watch the news twice a day, skip once. If you're a CNN or a Fox person and you just have it on all the time, you know what? Take a break. Take a break, let your mind rest, and take a break from all that negative energy coming in, being directed at you from your device, from your phone, from your tablet, from your computer, from your TV. Just take a break. If anything serious happens that you need to know about, someone will call you. Someone will call you. So you can even put the phone far enough away so that you'll hear it ring, but it's not near you. Resist that temptation. Take a news break. Number 11, be out in nature as much as possible. We're naturally ground ourselves when we're out in nature. We just are. As empaths, we're most comfortable away from the chaotic and the passionate emotions of others, right? Of humans, basically. We need to be away from humans. So we thrive and we need to be in the natural world as much as possible. Do you ever go into a casino and the lights are ding, 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 and here and there and everywhere? It's like sensory overload. The same thing in a mall, in even sometimes on city sidewalks. Right, on busy sidewalks, and you're walking in a crowd. It's awful. You need to be out in the open spaces whenever possible. So either bundle up or strip down, whatever it takes. Get outside. And if you can't get outside, again, if you can't get outside, bring nature to you. Get those plants and try even a window bird feeder. They're awesome. And there are some that are clear plastic, so you can see the birds coming even more clearly. You can see the bird seed. I mean, they're beautiful. A window bird feeder is, it suctions right to the window, or you can put a hook out on the outside of the house, whatever it is. But get a window feeder. It's so peaceful. Get several of them, and get shepherd's hooks, in the springtime or the home and garden, and just stick it in the ground and put a couple of bird feeders out. And the birds will love it this winter. And if you're down under and it's summertime now, the birds are going to love it anyway. So there you go. It's a win-win situation for you. Number 12, laugh often. Laugh often. Laugh every day. Be with people you enjoy. Be with happy people. Watch only comedies. Do not watch dramas. Don't watch crime shows. Watch only comedies. Stay away from drama-based TV. Stay away from drama. When you laugh heartily, you take in more air, which helps you breathe better, right? And it's beneficial to your physical and energetic health in so many ways. Laughter really is the best medicine. People have cured cancer and gone into remission just by laughing every day, watching old Abbott and Costello movies, watching Saturday Night Live videos. Take a half an hour break and just watch something funny that really cracks you up. Make sure it's a good hearty laughter. Even if you can only do it five minutes a day, laugh every day. Number 13, if you can, get a pet. Don't get a pet just to get a pet. Get a pet to love, and that will love you back. Pets are wonderful companions. They help us stay in the now. Pets don't think about the past. They don't think about the future. They think about right now. Obviously, a dog or cat might not be right for your lifestyle, but maybe some fish or a bird or even a hermit crab. Even a hermit crab. No minimal work, throw them a couple of pieces of food, whatever it is, and that's it. You're good. Even a hermit crab might be perfect for you. If money's tight, obviously skip this because it wouldn't be good for you or your pet. But again, a hermit crab would be fine, and fish would be fine. Yeah, pets are really healing. And as empaths, they get you, you get them. They're very, very healing and loving. There's nothing better than coming home at the end. Well, even if you go out and take out the trash, they greet you like you've been gone for 10 days, and it's wonderful. There's just unconditional love. Number 14, listen to soothing, healing music daily. Even if it's on in the background, you can go to YouTube and type in healing music or Reiki music or nature sounds. They have another YouTube channel just with natural sounds. Crickets chirping, birds chirping, water, waves, thunder and lightning, even crackling fire. Keep it on. Keep it gentle. It's not about dancing. That's the laughing and having fun part, is when you're dancing. But put in that gentle time for yourself. Again, even if you work from home, or if you just get home or at night before you go to bed and you want to relax, put on the waves. If it's a Sunday afternoon and you want to take a nap, put on the gentle waves. Put on the gentle thunderstorm. I'll leave a link to the channel in this video below. Click on the title of this video, and then you'll get the description, and where it says see more, that's where you click on see more, and that's where you'll see all the links if there are any. That's how you can find extra information and descriptions. People ask me that all the time. How do you do it? It's like, well, you just click on the title and it will open up the information that you need, and then it'll say see more. Click on that if there's more info. Okay. All right. Some of my favorites to listen to besides my stuff: Yellow Brick Cinema, Dean Evanson, Sounding of the Planet. Very, very healing stuff. Okay, number 15, last but not least, put up your protection daily. Get in the habit of putting up your energetic protection every morning so you don't forget when you go out, and do it twice a day. If you can, every 12 hours, that's great. It's done for the day. For once you go out, you don't have to worry about it. So if you do it, let's say before you get out of bed, and this is my routine. I get up, I say thank you, I make my coffee, I come back while the coffee's brewing, I write in my gratitude journal. I go back, I get my coffee, and then I come back, write in my journal, and I put up my protection for the day. I balance my chakras. I put up protection around my loved ones, including my pets. Then I meditate. I connect with my oversoul. You could call it your guides or your higher self. I connect with my oversoul. I see what the plan is for the day, or if there's anything different besides what I've already scheduled to do. That's my morning routine, but the protection is tantamount. You have to do it. And the easiest way to do it so you don't forget when you go out and you're bombarded is to do it in the morning before you get out of bed, or, before you get on with the day. And people say, people say, well, I get up and I'm flying. Once you get in the habit of it, it seriously doesn't even take 30 seconds. So it's not like a big deal. You just have to do it. And that's it. I have another video coming, but I have a blog post on basic ways to protect yourself. So I'll leave the link for that below as well. Thanks for visiting. I appreciate it. Please share this with a friend. Share it on social media. Be sure to like it. I appreciate it. That will really help me out. If you'd like a private reading, you can go to psychicjenny.com/readings. Take a look at the blog. There are other articles on there that aren't in video form yet. That's it. I'll see you on the sunny side. I'll see you soon. Take care. I hope this helps. And also, there's a link to see 10 basic signs that you are an empath. So take a look at that, and I'll see you soon. Take care.